You. And you. Because why not? And we'll go and shock him for good measure to get the finishing blow. GG. Let's go to game 3. How's it going, y'all? Titans Fan 920. Today we're back at it again with Naya Feather. Just going to give this deck one more go around. I'm getting ready, like I said in the last video, getting ready for the new standard season. Want to play one more round of this before Throne of Eldraine starts. So this will be the last video of gameplay until Throne of Eldraine gets here. Got some decks brewed up. I'm ready to show those off. Just waiting for the rest of the spoilers and make sure there's no last minute adjustments to make. But feeling pretty excited about the new cards. But we figured let's take these guys for their one last hoorah in the standard. Let's play some games. Let's go. Alright, first game of the day is against Exilo. Maybe it's Exilo, who knows. Opening a hand with some Feather is bad. On the draw, this is actually maybe okay. We have the potential to play one of these. If we get any kind of shock land here, this is actually great. I'm going to keep it. It's a sketcher, but I think if we get a shock land to kind of get us out of this hole here, we'll be fine. And being on the draw, we have a decent chance of that. We don't have many turn 1 plays anyway, so we got 2 chances to draw into something here. That ain't it, though. Mono red. Pyromancer. Unfortunate there. We'll go and pass the turn here. We may Defiant Strike this end of turn just to be able to draw something. Not where you want to be, but sometimes it's a necessary evil. So we'll take a Chain Whirler hit. Let's go ahead and do that to draw a card. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I mean, we're just so dead in a lot of ways here, really. We're going to play this and pass the turn. Unlucky. We did, like I said, we kept a sketcher, but that was unfortunate. So I could be drawing 2 different 3-drops there on turn 2. See if we go to attacks here. I don't think I even trade here, honestly. I think I just let him have that. So we'll get him 12. Because we can get another land down. We still get to have a creature down with God's Willing held up, which is pretty good. Alternatively, we could just play a Spellbreaker as well. Another Chain Whirler is pretty disgusting, though. And we don't have another land, so let's just go to the next game. I should have mulliganed that, I guess. Still not a very fortunate series of draws there, but it was a bad hand to keep in the first place. Reckless Rage definitely comes in here. Domri's Ambush and Night of Autumn will come in. I think that's about it. They get a little bit too big for Flame Sweep. As far as what we take out here, we really just can't afford to be vanguarding ourselves here, so I think we leave that out. Otherwise, I kind of like where it's at. Actually, maybe we don't want Season of Growth. I think we roll with this and see how it goes, though. Alright, so game 2 against Exilo. Let's not keep bad hands. Let's have better opening hands. And let's go. So we'll take the play. And now we get all shock lands this time. But still, it's lands nonetheless, so I guess we'll take that. There's a chance we play Arcanist on 3 instead of 2. I think especially with that shock pickup, I think we definitely go with the Arcanist here. Hope they play... Okay, they play nothing. So here we'll go ahead and shock that in. This way we can hold up shock and God's Willing. So far, so good. And let's go ahead, just God's Willing that for now. Protection from red, and I think we will take another land here, actually. So let's go ahead and Defiant Strike to start off with. That's a good draw to have. We'll Defiant Strike again. Another Domri's Ambush, okay. Pretty good. Then from here, I think we just place another one still holding up God's Willing past turn. If they play anything, it's going to die real good this next turn, so that'd be pretty cool if they just play some creatures. Lightning Strike, we'll still God's Willing that. And I don't think we want Season of Growth at this point. I think we're kind of past that now. What we have in the yard? Okay. We're going to cancel both of these. Let's go and play us another one. Pass the turn. We don't really have a huge clock on with these at least, but we're getting there. So now this will be pretty good. We can... I still think I'd rather Domri's Ambush here. And let's go ahead and do it one more. We should actually save that. So do that. Domri's Ambush. And I don't want to do these other two. We'll decline. We'll decline. We'll cast that. We'll do it here. Let's get multiple boys up and ready to go. Swing 5 on them. This way we still have Reckless Rage held up. We still have Shock held up. We're feeling pretty good here. Sure. Not a big deal. Not drawing the creatures. I think we just keep on swinging here. I'm gonna use one of these God's Willings just to get a scry on. We'll bottom that. You know you're in a good position against mono red whenever you're hoping they play something. Chandra, there will be GG there. Cool. So let's go ahead and end this one with Domri's Ambush. You and you. We can take the damage, it doesn't really matter. Swing Face. Oh my god, Arena. Swing Face. You and you. Because why not? And we'll go and shock him for good measure to get the finishing blow. GG. Let's go to game 3. So as you can see, we have plenty of tools and removal to keep up with mono red if we don't just hurt ourselves super badly. So since they go bigger here, Vanguard actually may not be a terrible play. The Season of Growth stuff had a little bit slow there, so I'm going to put 2 Vanguard back in. Actually, Gideon could just be good here too. Let's actually put Gideon's in instead. And then, yeah, from there I think I like where we're at. Gideon just going to be able to give something lifelink there is probably important. And no matter what, it's like something they have to spend multiple spells to take care of. This hand's pretty good. They got the turn 1 Firebrand. Okay. We will play a Tampa Garden past turn. Another Firebrand. Oh my, oh me. They're already down to 3 cards at least. Hopefully they don't have... Okay, the stage has not been lit up. I think here we just play an Arcanist to kind of block with. That way they've got to spend 2 mana to remove it instead of just shocking it. Chain Whirler will not get the job done, so that's pretty good for us. Are they going to double? Okay. Wow, interesting. That seems a little desperate to me. Ooh. Ooh! Ooh, baby, that's a good draw. Let's do a little bit of this. Let's do a little bit of this onto this. Let's get this. Oh, we'll keep that too. Let's get to swinging. Start putting the clock on them. Next turn we'll have Gideon coming down. Okay, so they can Reckless Rage. I mean, if they Reckless Rage, though, that just kills both their creatures, which I'm okay with. Okay. That doesn't seem like a very good play to me. I think here we just play Feather, actually, so that way next turn we'll throw down a Gideon. But it seems like we got this game pretty well in the bag, unless they just top deck really, really well here. That 3-mana light up the stage. Best play in Magic. Yeah, buddy. So here, I think... Yeah, I think we just Domri's Ambush for now, honestly. Go ahead, hit us for 1. I dare you, bud. I dare you. We'll still get that back. And we're in a good spot now because any land we hit here, we can get in Black Blade and a Domri's Ambush. He's not going to have too much to do off his Frenzy this time. Yikes. So here, we're going to pay the 2 life. We'll play Gideon. Plus up, giving this lifelink. And, yeah. GG, Mono Red. Shouldn't have kept that first open hand there, but still, that was just dominant. Alright, game number 2 of the day is against Relative Absolute. Is this man related to me? Absolute. He's my relative. That was stupid. His hand looks a little wonky because we don't have any spells in hand that aren't creatures, but we have turn 2 and a turn 3 here. We got the mana to do it, so I think we keep this. Adanto's not a bad first creature to have since it can protect itself so well. So we'll roll with this and see how it goes. If their opponent ever decides what they want to do here. Someday. Okay. Would you just look at it? Guildgate. It's Guildgate. This is more than likely a Scapeshift kind of matchup. Or not Scapeshift, but Fill the Dead matchup. Which are pretty bad for this deck. So we gotta get our aggro on and hurry it the heck up. Though it could just be like some kind of more budget deck too with the lands, but we're just a Gates deck possibly? I don't know. Let's just play it and see. Absolute is absolutely slow though. That's kind of what I was afraid of. We definitely don't like that. 2 Watery Graves in hand is a pretty good sign for us though. Yikes. The one answer that actually answer this in any of those kind of decks he just happens to have. Feels bad. Let's put down a Feather, pass the turn. Not a good start for us so far, that's for sure. Risen Reef will at least get shocked here. Jesus, another one? Play your land, I know you have it. Oh man, it sucks that people who play these decks are so slow. So here, let's fly in first, see what we got. See if he wants to block one of these. May as well. Nothing to lose at this point. Okay. And we'll do this here and here. Perhaps I should have done it there, but I can just get it back another turn anyway. So I think we're actually just fine with this. Now we just gotta hope he's just kind of blanking and being slow and mopey. Let's go ahead and just Reckless Rage this now. And we'll hope he doesn't have a Disfigure here. But if he does... Okay, he don't. Let's get to swinging. Some more creatures would be wonderful here. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different lands right now, so we're okay there. And we'll try to save this shot because we may need to go to face with this just because we're not going to be having a super fast clock right now. He's taking his sweet, sweet time. There's a Field of the Dead. Yikes. Actually, we'll cancel that and wait for the zombie. At least we get to keep doing this again and again. Guys, taking forever. Like, that's the worst thing about these decks is people just, for love of the, you know, they can't, for the life of them, play them quickly. Don't know why. It's real hard for them, though. We'll get that back. Can we please get some creatures, though? But, okay. I should have, you know, maybe not one of our third of 3 copies of Feather. I think we play full play set in here. Here, we'll go ahead and just take care of this, because why not? And maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe that just gives him more folly for Memorial to Folly there, but I would rather him get back that than a Risen Reef. One, two, three, four, five, six. That's weird because now he doesn't have his lands. He doesn't have his 6 lands here, so that could possibly help us that he did that. Oh, of course he has another one. Of course. Yep. We'll go ahead and do that real quick. That's just too much value. Go ahead and put your land on the battlefield, son. Temple is about the best land he could have hit there. We still got a 4-turn clock on him. We really need other creatures, though. We're getting very unlucky. Oof. Okay, well, at least we got this shock in hand. So, okay, Dreadhorde Arcanist is good. So let's play this. Let's do this here and here. And then finish it off there. No for you. We got this Arcanist to kind of hold down the fort for the time being. Top decking like a champ. So do that here and here, because I would rather... We'll actually take some damage this way because we can't block now, but I would still rather not have a chance of having this disfigured. Hello? Ridiculous, dude. Okay, Domri's Ambush was a great draw. So do that here and here. And then we can go to attacks. Do it again. Wait. Oh, because of Feather. Yeah, I think we just shocked face here. Okay, we're just about there. He drawn a coward. It's 25 minutes in the tank. We're at 26. Surprising that we're even that far in, honestly. I'm not sure what he can have for 3 mana that save him here, so I think we're good to go. Alright. We get there in a bad matchup. Sultai Yarok. Game 2 against this deck, we want Blood Sun, for sure. We want Domri's Ambush. What else do we really want here? I guess another Reckless... or Flame Sweep is what we want. Duh, let's not be dumb here. As far as what we take out... Shock doesn't do too much. Everything in their deck's just a little bit too small for us to be shocking. Though we kind of do need that too for the Yarok. So maybe I take something else out here. Maybe not. I just don't know how many ways we're going to beat a Yarok, so I think we kind of just have to deal with what we got and go with it. On the draw, we probably don't want Season of Growth. We gotta have 3 more cards to take out here. I guess it would be 2 shocks there, and then 1 more. And God's Willing almost seems like the play. They don't have a lot of stuff they're really trying to target us with. Let's do that. Let's see how it goes. The God's Willing could be good to swing through a Yarok, though, in a turn, or at the end of a game. We'll see. So game 2 on the draw against Relative Absolute. Opening hand is a painful one. But we got Feather and Defiant Strike. I mean, this one just lacks a 2-mana creature and we're good, so I think we got to keep that. It's a little bit of a slow one, and maybe you're supposed to just mulligan until you get a really aggressive hand against this deck, but our thoughts will be erased. They'll take a Feather. Easy decision from them. Yikes. We got enough land deck. Can we get some threats now? Didn't board threats out, so come on now. Come on now. Come on. Well, this is a little frustrating. I may end up Defiant Striking their thing just to be able to draw something here. If they start getting Fill the Deads out. Yeah, this isn't looking good for us. Yikes. Okay. So you're telling me there's a chance. So now I don't have God's Willing held up anymore, so that was, I should have played different lands there to make sure I had that up. But, see, we get punished for it. We're still probably in a bad spot. They've got 6 different lands, so every land drops will be making them a 2/2 now. Let's see what they've got. If we can survive 1 turn off of this, we may be okay. They are down to 3 cards in hand. It's unreal how slow these people are, though. Again, this is what sucks about being stuck down in silver, is you have to wait on people like this. Yeah, like, why do we have to think about that? That was the most obvious decision you possibly could have had to make in the whole deck. Was it really something to think about? We'll just keep on flooding here and getting punished. There's that. So we're probably just dead now. Yeah, let's just go next game. We're not going to waste any more time like they've wasted ours. So, not sure we changed anything here. I don't think so. It's possible Velas Summers we want to come in now, actually. But I don't think that's the case, because they're not going to be targeting us too much. Yarok and the Noxious Grave are the only black spells we've seen. I think I'd rather just focus on having God's Willing held up and worry about that. So, I think we still roll with this. Let's just hope for a better opening hand and make sure that we keep that. It's game 3 against Relative Absolute. The absolute slowest player in the world. Yikes. This'll do. This allows us to have the flexibility to play this on 2 and not worry about God's Willing being held up. We'll drop a land here. I think we drop a Temple Garden. Oh, let's see here. Because we still have 1 green there, and that's all we really need. Yeah, so let's drop the Temple Garden. Play this tap, pass the turn. Yeah, hopefully we can just really start running away with these Legionnaires. Glad to not see a Grazer this turn. I think we still actually just want to haste this out and start getting damage in, honestly. Usually I want to play the Vanguard first, but considering how aggressive this deck can be, I want to just get damage in while I can. There's our Fill the Dead. And if they try to block here, I am going to God's Willing. Because I want to actually remove that. And we'll keep that. This way we got him down to 17. We're swinging 5 a turn. We have a Defiant Strike coming up, which should be pretty good. Rejuvenator's annoying, but it's just going to be a roadblock right now. They missed a land there, which is notable. So, if I do this now, there's a chance I draw into a Legionnaire, but the odds of that are pretty slim, so I'd rather just try to push the damage through more where I can here. So we'll Defiant Strike on you. And God's Willing will definitely keep up. And we're looking decent right now. Play this Vanguard, pass the turn with God's Willing held up. We'll be swinging 9 on them. Let's see what we got. Shocking. That means Yarok's coming down. So they could have double spell here. We'll just have to see. I can't imagine what that would be though. It's a little bit late for the Arcanist here. Give ourselves protection from black. We don't want that Rootbound Crag either. Okay. So Risen Reef will be on chump duty here. They hit a land off of that. Ooh, that's pretty good actually. Still think we just wait and see what the blocks are first. Probably, yeah. Do that there. Oof. So we're a little punished there now. Still, we got them down to 3. I can't imagine too much is going to be able to happen to stop us here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different lands. They have to play 2 different lands to stop us. I mean, that's a way to do it. We got this Domri's Ambush ready to roll. Still think we're in a good spot here to finish this off. Because then, even if they hit a land drop here, we're feeling okay. Be funny if it's a land they already had though. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. Homie, what decision do you got? You got 5 cards to look at and you know what's on the battlefield. How could that have possibly been hard? Okay. Jeez Louise, boy. So we get there against Sultai Yarok. My goodness. Moving up to Silver 1. Alright. Final game of the day is against Eddie Wolfie. Here, Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie. We'll be on the draw. Oh. Opening hand is pretty sexy. Ooh, if it's mono, okay. So for mono red here, we'll go ahead, do this. And I think we go into shock here, honestly. Actually, we'll wait. Let's wait and see if they attack first. It's pretty good. This way they can still get their light up the stage trigger. That's the only thing I was really worried about, but now regardless, they'll get a light up the stage trigger, which they don't have. So this is going to hurt for now to be activating this, but I still think that we just play this and pay the toll. The question is, if they try to sack their Firebrand to kill this, do I do anything? Do I pay the 4 life? Nothing? That's interesting. So, we can play this tapped. Let's go to combat. see what they decide to do. I think I was God willing, I actually just want to scry as well. I know there's other cards that this is possibly good for. We'll go ahead and pay the life now. And if they want to kill it that bad, they can just have it. I think. Yeah, like I don't want to go down to 8 against them, so we'll just let them have that. That way we're still at 12 there. So, any other creature but Vanguard will be nice here. Vanguard is a creature you don't want to see in this matchup. You just can't afford to be given an indestructible all the time. 3 cards in hand, bud. Let's go. The critics have been skewered. They got a light up the stage now. I can't imagine light up the stage because it's obvious. Okay, thank you. Jesus, why do we have to think about that? People. So I want to hold up God's Willing here. So, red, green, red. We'll put a 1/1 counter on here. Pass the turn. Best draw they could have had. Man, can you get more lucky than that? Survey says no. So here, do that here and here. We'll swing 4 on. Place another one. And unfortunately I have to play that intact, but at least we got 8 power on board there. They got a Frenzy down. We're still probably not going to beat that Frenzy. That was extremely brutal for us. There's a land though, so there's a tiny gleamer. Gleamer. Who says gleamer? A gleamer of hope. Oof. That's rough. Can we give ourselves protection, please? Wow. Brutal. Never want to see your Adanto Vanguard, the only creature in a mono red matchup, but still. So against the deck here, we'll want some Reckless Rage, we'll want some Get In, we'll want some Adanto, or Night of Autumn, and Domri's Ambush. As far as what we take out, Adanto Vanguards can come out, and Season Grows just a little bit too slow for us. Let's roll with this. Alright, game 2 against Eddie Wolfie. Let's see if we can't show the speller who the actual damaging deck is. Opener. I wish I had a 2-mana creature, but we still got to keep this, right? I mean, we got Reckless Rages. I mean, we got such good cards against them. It's just a matter of getting them. We're going to have some good mana here for it. Let's roll with this. Ooh, they're mulling to 5. It's a good start for us. Start off with a little Temple Garden and pass the turn. Firebrand coming in. So we'll pass the turn here. Need to see a land here. Guessing they're lighting up the stage now. Nope. I'm actually going to go into Defiant Strike here, just to draw a card. Make sure we hit that 3rd land drop. Pretty important. That's not it. There it is. So here we can do this. We could also play a Spellbreaker, but I feel like the Arcanist here is just better. If they try to Lightning Strike it, we can God's Willing. That way they're forcing themselves a 2-for-1. With them being that short of cards in hand, I'm okay with that. So we'll get protection from red here, and I think we actually are in line for wanting another land here, even if it is a shock land. They can Lightning Strike here. They can... I mean, let's just see what they do. If we survive with this up, then we're feeling pretty damn happy, though. Legionnaire. Don't say my name, don't say my name. Legionnaire. That's a... I like that. I can still kill that. So, if we Domri's ambush here and here, then do it again. Seems good. So let's do it you and you. Still holding up Reckless Rage. Not that really, or God's willing. Then we'll swing at them because I'm still got Domri's ambush anyway. I don't really care if that Fanatical Firebrand stays around at the moment. So that damage goes there. We'll go ahead and Reckless Rage this now that all the shields are down. That way I can still have this God's Willing held up, and I think we're feeling just fine. Sure thing, Chicken Wing. So they hit a land here. Anything but a Frenzy we're pretty okay with at this point. Oof. Yeah, from here I think we just start hasting these Spellbreakers out now, honestly. We'll Defiant Strike you. Place land tapped and pass the turn. We got Reckless Rage in the bins ready to roll. They're just drawing lands now. I think we got them here at this one. That's fine. Do it again. Do it again, I dare ya. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Alright. So we got him there. Let's go game 3. So game 3 against the deck. I don't think we changed anything, do we? I think I like where we're at. Let's just roll with it. It's game 3 against Eddie Wolfie. Let's see if we can't finish this out with a dub. One lander ain't gonna do it. Deck. If there ever was a one land hand I thought about keeping, it'd be this one. We just can't do it. We gotta go to 5, unfortunately. So hopefully we don't just fold to mulligan here, but I'm afraid that's what it's looking like so far. Maybe they had a really bad hand too, and they just rage keep a bad one. Yeah, this one we gotta keep, even though it kind of sucks. So we'll take out the ambush. I guess a strike. Not a good start for the home team here. And we're getting all shock lands too, which just hurts a little bit more. Oof. Oof, that helps a lot though. Okay. When they're having to use their turn 2 to shock me into turn in the face, I feel pretty good about it. Do I draw another card here? I don't think I do. I think I do go ahead and play this since we have another backup feather. They're only one land, so you kind of got to force the issue on them here. Because if we can start resolving these this next turn, like they're just done. And the fact they've not played a land yet makes me feel okay. Especially Domri's Ambush could get this out of range of any of their burns so fast. So yeah, buddy, you got it. All day. I ain't about to get Wizard's Lightning by you. Oof. Okay, well, they kept a very stupid hand there. One lander. It's mono red. And we're back up to go! Woo! Naya Feather get it done against mono red. Sucks that wasn't really a game, but I mean, shit, we had a mold of 5, so luckily our mold decision came out and we were still able to get through it. Let's take a look at the deck. Actually, before we take a look at the deck list, let's look at this 500 XP and this Conclave Cavalier. Let's go to the Mastery Tree, because we got 3 of these boys. We're up to 91 now. We've about got this thing finished. I skipped out a little bit, so I may have to pay a few gems to get this absolutely done, because I slacked a little bit, but still. Let's go ahead. We got 3 of these. Let's get our Hanged Executioner. Bam! Let's get our Planetary Cleansing. Bam! And then as far as the last of these, I don't know what 3 I'd actually play. I guess Kethis? I guess we'll get a Kethis. I mean, we should get the last 2 of these anyway. But bam. Fancy Kethis. So, one last look at Naya Feather before she rotates out. The deck is still going to be good post-rotation, though. It's going to need some more pump spells for it. I'm not seeing a lot of that. Losing Reckless Rage is huge, huge, huge to the deck. But the rest of the deck really just kind of stays in place. But that's the deck. This is the sideboard. Hope y'all enjoyed. Next video will probably be up. Spoilers should be out on Friday. So I'm hoping either Friday or Saturday in my video instead of the usual Sunday, because I want to show off the decks I've been brewing up. But I'm excited for it. Throne of Eldraine season coming upon us. Finally! Finally, the new standard has come back! That was The Rock, in case any of you watched some wrestling. But hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye-bye.